we're back to 3, but at least we're 3 in that reasonable space. 4? We're back to 4, excuse me. Yeah, let's just have you go that way. Next, we need to expand out this way. 1, 2. You within Steam Hub range? Not quite. Once we expand, yes, but not until then. Using up that wood, at least. And yes, I know people aren't going to be super happy with tents, but they'll be happier with tents than nothing. Man, I really ought to find places for people to work. For instance, 10 of you can work there. 10 of you will work there. I'm going to put that resource depot in that we were starting all this discussion about, right there. And I guess I'll build a second one since I pulled down the steel one over there. It's 5 a.m. People are waking up. They see that their neighbors need a house, and so they're going to build them. Richard Scobald. I've got to hold on. People are depending on me. At least we're alive, says Paul Pole. Not everyone's so lucky. It's true. Oh, and Hope fell because... reasons? Why did Hope fall? Oh, not everyone is near a place of faith anymore, of course. So, can I put you in there? Yes, I can. Cool. Warmed up. It's going to make people happier too. Now we just need 5 more homes to go in somewhere. Put a sawmill... Don't want to lose resources, but not sure that there's really anywhere that I can go here that's not going to destroy them. So, sorry about that, but we need to pull those resources in. Right, let's check the economy. Our coal is great because we're on level 1, of course. Wood is happy. Steel, we could actually build an automaton a day. I'm happy to see that. Food is, of course, where we're struggling. We are doing standard meals. Wow. Okay. Okay. We were doing great. I guess this thing does make a lot of food. So that would be another place for an automaton. Just have it running constantly. More hunters needed here. So we'll get out these ways. Let's see if we can actually make this work. Coal storage is almost full too. Resource depot upgrade research. Great. Large resource depot. Extends the storage capacity for a chosen resource. Can't be built in place of an existing resource depot. Okay, I haven't actually used those previously, so that's something to keep in mind. Efficient gathering. Gather from coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. We could use that. Hothouse installations, probably a good idea going forward. Cookhouse, same deal. Houses will keep people warm, but we're not really ready for that yet. Hunters are not a happy place to be right now. Yeah, I think we do the heater efficiency once we get the 40 steel, which we don't have. Okay, efficient gathering. Since that didn't take 40 steel for some reason. You are... I guess, happy enough. Probably don't need to have your heater on. Right, first... we wanted this to be food rations so we could store enough. And we're going to have you be steel. Being optimistic that we'll have more places for steel. Hope's almost up there. House of Healing's doing its thing. Let's see, we can raise hope by giving a sermon. We'll do that tonight. Scouts reached the ruined observatory. There are holes in the dome and one wall is crumpled. Was there an explosion inside? The interior is a mess. Thankfully, we found no bodies. We'll take what wasn't damaged by the explosion. Site's discovered a column of crawlers and 50 coal and 56 steel. Take it. Column of crawlers. At the base of a mountain, we can see several snow crawlers lined up in a column. Let's go investigate. And you're heading back over here so that you can come out further that way. Excellent. Now, sawmill. There's in there. Steel expansion, good. With this many people, we probably want to do another medical post somewhere. These take up the same room as a house, though, so perhaps I should look for a place where there's actually heat. Out here, next to the other medical post. At some point we'll want infirmaries, but until then, it's a little bit like, oh, you're sick? Well, this one's full up, so we'll walk on over to the other one. At least that'll give me some more places for the engineers to work. Okay, y'all are researching things, pulling in that. Ooh, what's happening here? Ghost on the horizon. Captain, the beacon lookouts have reported an extraordinary sighting. A Victoria-class dreadnought wreck has been spotted on the horizon. These advanced vehicles were used for the most important tasks. The news fills our people with nostalgia. We might find some heirlooms from our past in this hulk, says one of the scouts. A worker adds, we should gather them so that our children remember who we once were and who we might yet become. The wreck has been marked on the map. We should hurry to reach it before the next blizzard covers it forever. We have to explore it. Of course we do. And it's out there. Okay. Well, you're still going to go to the unfinished construction, but then we'll send you over that direction. Make sense? Things are going. We are waiting for more steel to come in. That is our bottleneck at the moment. We're at 378 out of 428 for our food. Efficient gathering researched. Great. Let's put some more engineers to work. Some more engineers to work over here, too. I guess medics aren't engineers, but you know what I mean. Okay. Less coal burnt in the heating units. That will be good. Is that what we need next, though? Yeah, I'm thinking we get the hot house insulation so that we can build more hot houses. That seems to be our challenge at the moment. And where are you? You're at the storm shelter. Great. Head on in 6 hours to get that little bit left. Fewer than 100 people who need jobs at the moment, so that's something. It's nice and warm, so people aren't getting sick. Say nice and warm. 22 below zero.
Go rest all who can.
Okay, shift ended. Did I find a place for more people to live? That was part of what I was supposed to be doing, wasn't it? Yeah. Ooh, can put you there. So we will. Be at least another house in. Don't think we're going to get to the 80 steel today. Eating. How are we doing on food balance? Now we're doing better. Okay, great. Modern man. A young engineer approaches you, visibly upset. He's one of the people who are dead set against the idea of celebrating Christmas. Christmas? Bah humbug! We mustn't let the past weigh us down. Every day we struggle to forge the new man who can survive the end of the world. Reviving such sentimental traditions doesn't advance our goal. Let people celebrate in private, but cancel the common meal. We are absolutely disagreeing with this. Hope will rise. 428 food rations will be spent on Christmas Day. Assuming we can bring it all together. We have 2 days, basically, before Christmas. And the scouts reach the unfinished construction, where the framework is weathered and cracked. Some unopened crates are stacked in a corner. Such a large building in the open plain would be subjected to extreme thermal stress and wind pressure. Perhaps the builders realized this and then abandoned the construction, leaving some materials behind. Oh, and a new site discovered. Blue dunes. Nothing to do here. Wow, those are far away. We could try to get there, but I think going for this buried dreadnought is more important. So we're going to come back towards the wind-blown forest just to move more swiftly. You see, scouts move faster when they have been to a place before, even if it's not the route they took before. I guess they can triangulate off of it or something. But getting there will be faster than going directly over to here. Actually, we could double-check that. It's probably not a bad idea. So, if we click on the scout, say to get to Windblown Forest is going to be 12 hours. To get here would be 1 day, 12 hours. Okay, so if it is less than a day from the Windblown Forest to the Buried Dreadnought, we save time. So we'll check it out. Let's see. Yeah, the food situation with the people hunting isn't going to be resolved for 4 days. This bouncing up and down is frustrating. It's this, the amount of food, for whatever reason, as the food drops and increases, it's moving down to the next line and then back up. It's a weird glitch. Okay, it looks like we ought to put in another resource depot for coal. Always need to stockpile more coal. I mean, always in this game, anyway. No, that's fine. And we still need 4 more homes. Where else can I build a tent, at least? Man, this just doesn't quite work, does it? Just over the edge a little bit. You'd be wonderfully in line. Maybe I need to get the heat expansion. Well, at least it's warm enough now. If I build these 2 as bunkhouses there, they're not directly heated, but they've got some natural insulation. It's a little strange to me. We started building at 2 in the morning, and people are just like, you know what? I've got nothing better to do. Let's build a house. All right. House a few more people. Yeah, at the current temperature, that's doable, but we are going to need to get the expansion the next opportunity we have. And we now have just 18 outside needing a home. Column of Crawlers. The crawlers are half buried in snowdrifts. By the look of it, it would be hopeless to search for survivors, but maybe, there are still some resources to take. Empty vehicles. We found no living soul, but also no bodies. All the crawlers are out of fuel. Perhaps the people who rode in them transferred all the fuel into one or several of their vehicles and moved on. They left us 99 coal and 55 steel, so we'll take it. And you are out of things to do that direction. So just as we sent the other one to a known place, we'll send you to the ruined observatory. Actually, we'll send you to the frozen excavation. I think you can actually, like when you get about here, stop and move over, but you have to pay pretty close attention, so That'll be a little tougher to do. Okay, yeah, we're still doing our experiment on that one. You are for coal. We're doing fine, all things considered. Well, I agree, though we are running low on food. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Got to have these things finish up. Actually, you are almost done, aren't you? 5 more. You reach the windblown forest. Alright, we saved in an hour by going to that out-of-the-way place. But it's an hour. And now you're heading to the buried dreadnought. Yes, you are now out of trees, so we'll dismantle you. That should give us... yeah. More places for tents. In that ring. We're gonna need the, industrial hothouse and things too, but... have you run all... we certainly have the wood for it. Since our wood production is basically to chop down trees more than to use the wood. So what are you doing over here in the park? Lack of shelter, resting. You're just resting in the park. Temperature in home is comfortable. Neat that you can see all these people. I haven't checked the list of folks for a while, have I? Who do we have here? Last names I recognize. Walpole. I love this because the extra history, the spin-off of Extra Credit, always has Walpole did it. Walpole was a prime minister of England, of the UK in the 1700s, something like that. Got really involved with the South Seas scandal and caused lots of harm to the English economy. Hothouse insulation researched. Yay! Hothouses are warmer now. For what that's worth. Okay, we decided we needed to do the Steam Hub range upgrade so we can apply it when we need it. And to that point, get going. We're definitely going to need more child shelters too, but that's not my top priority yet. Let's see, you are making steel. Yes, good. Book of Laws, purpose. Here then is the real question. Are we going to put the Faith Keepers to work? I think we'll hold off until we need them. They do reduce discontent and break up protests, but we haven't had either of those for a while. Adaptation. Yeah, I don't want to mess with this too much, because honestly it's going pretty well. We could get fighting arenas. People get hurt with those, but they also are happier. Most important thing from it, though, is to move over to the public house here. Put in a pub so people can drink a little bit of alcohol.